On that note, I want to welcome you to another exciting edition of Sports Cafe. It's the midweek, and I'm not alone in the studio. I've got the man I love to call Wally G. We love to call him Oluwa Gbemidepo Popola joining us today. Oh, how are you doing today?
It's good to be here. Good morning.
All right, Wally G of sports, definitely. He is equally a Man U fan. I want to put him seriously on the hot seat today. But before we get to that point, let's quickly just talk about cricket. I hope you've been following cricket to an extent.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah.
Us are not doing so badly. We know at the under 20 level, we've seen the male counterpart do so well to an extent, even breaking some good records that we've never seen any Nigerian team break when you talk about cricket. They've done so well. Senior team not doing so badly, but the girls are another force to be reckoned with because they are seriously making a big statement at the continental level as we speak. And for you, Gbemi, looking forward to seeing this big one come up later this month in Lagos.
Yeah, certainly. I'm expecting the girls to actually come out tops. You know, you're at home and you have the home advantage. But you see, like Manchester United yesterday, your home advantage is not always, sure. The theatre of dreams became theatre of nightmares. So I just hope, the Tafawa Balewa Square, would not become a place where we'll be crying, at the end of the day. But I feel these girls actually have the quality. They have the team play. And I believe, like Etim said, they have a very good blend between the youth, and the very experienced players on the team. So I believe this team can go all the way. These guys we are playing against, this team we are playing against, they are still our neighbors, and we've not gotten to a level yet we say we want to play with the likes of India, likes of Pakistan, the legends of this game, South Africa. You understand? So I feel they have a very good chance, going into the top.
Good way to go.
Yeah, for me, I feel it's a very good one to go. It keeps you prepared, keeps your mind sharp as long as you have competitions and opponents to fight. But I feel, I believe it still has to just wait a bit. You can't just rush into these things. If you fight against these boxers and you end up losing,
especially when you're not ready,
especially when you're not ready,
prepared, yeah.
you end up losing, and at the end of the day, you lose the credibility. You see, couldn't fight you. Who don't want to fight you anymore?
But nothing is at stake. No titles. I'm not talking about credibility.
Yes,
that's at stake.
That's at stake. You just lost a bout to. It's just like fighting for no reason. You're not getting any belt. You're not getting any medals. So why are you fighting? But I feel you are fighting to gain form, but at the same time, you might end up losing credibility, which isn't good enough for you. As Joshua, in quotes, as the kind of person he is, it's not really good enough for him. But if he wants to just go there, prove yourself again, beat the usual bull boys you've been always beating, no problem. But at the end of the day, if you end up losing, with
what you have seen right now, give me like 5 or 10 regulars you think will make this final 23.
Yeah, certainly starting from the defense line. I feel Spataro Adams, what's his name again, Maduka Okoye. I feel he made a blunder at the last competition we participated in. But I feel he should be making the list. Francis Uzo also has been very regular for us, even though we are still not seeing him as we should, but I think he's good enough. Now William Ekong, Kenneth Omeru, yeah, for me they are good enough. Wilfred in the day, Mr. Fantastic, and I want to see Oyeka. I want to see Oyeka playing. Frank Oyeka playing that team very well. I don't know what has been wrong with the tactics. I don't know why he has not been making the team regularly, but I feel he should be there. He should play against Ghana. Also, Aribo, fantastic always, any day, anytime coming into the team. He has been fantastic for us. Yes, Ogene Karu Etebo. We missed him. We missed him in the last competition. We missed him in the Nations Cup, and I feel he should certainly be making the team. Then going to the forward line. Ademola Lukman. I've been waiting for his debut. I can't just wait to see this guy, stretch in the grey white green, stretch the defense of the Ghanaians. I feel he's going to do a lot for us. Moses Simon, regular. He has been reborn under Eguavon, and I believe he can also deliver more. Yes, and our super striker that plays for Napoli, who can never forget him. Yes, he's fully back. Victor Osimhen, we want to see him. And I believe these names I mentioned certainly would make the squad if no one gets injured before then. I feel these guys are actually good enough and they should see us through.
Last time they won a trophy was in 2017 under Portuguese coach Jose Mourinho. Do you actually agree with what David De Gea has just said.
I more than agree with him. This team isn't good enough. We are just a bunch of quality players without teamwork. And without teamwork, the team can never pperform. You know, like a friend said yesterday, you know, Ronaldo is trying to build the team. Maguire is trying to just break it from the back. And, you know, for me, I'm sorry to say this on national TV or international TV, but I feel Maguire is the worst captain I've ever seen, you know, in Manchester United over the years, being a lifelong fan of Manchester United. So I feel, you know, this team is certainly not good enough. At least 6-7 players should be out of this team by the end of the season. And, you know, we need a coach that actually has a strong hand, someone like in the modes of Mourinho, but he can't come back. You know, someone who has discipline. You know, Conte, yes, someone that can actually take charge of the team, you know, both on and off the pitch. We need a coach, not a manager, a coach that would actually, you know, tell them, okay, this and this is what I want. This is how I want my team to play. These are the ideas I have. This is what I'm bringing into the team. And these players, they need to have a change of mentality for me. It's so bad. The guy for me has just been, you know, fantastic this season. He has been sublime. But I pray Maguire doesn't retire him before time.
Or make him run away from Old Trafford because he's not looking too happy as it is right now. And I quite agree with you with what you just said. Yeah. Let's see what will happen. But for Man U, they need to spend, in fact, we don't know where they're going to start from. But the quality of manager they will bring in that will instill discipline definitely is what they need. And someone that commands much respect in the world of football. And now to fixtures for tonight, let's look at this Juventus versus or hosting. Samuel Chukwueze's Villarreal. First leg ended 1-1. Looking forward to which particular one are you looking forward to? Is it the one between Juventus and Villarreal or Lille versus Chelsea? Well, we know Chelsea is at an advantage with 2 goals.
For me, I feel Juventus Villarreal is more of the bigger match, and I feel for me it's going to Juventus. Why am I saying this? I feel Juventus has the advantage because they are at home. But like we saw yesterday, being at home doesn't mean anything in the game of football. It's about what you can do at the right time and at the moment. How are you going to take your chances? But for me, Juventus have really been in a good form for the past couple of games, and they've proven over time that they can bring it, you know, bring everything to work, make it work on the bigger stage. But for me, Villarreal has always been a surprise package team. They can always shock you at any point in time. You know, considering the likes of Samuel Chukwueze in the team and very fantastic midfielders they have in the team, and always, you know, looking for 1 or 2 opportunities to just knock you off the pitch.
And Unai not doing so badly as a manager.
Not at all.
All right.
He's a fantastic manager.
Okay, and since we've been talking about Champions League, let me now tell you that apart from Champions League, it's a fun or action-filled or football-filled night, because for me, if I don't even want to see the Champions League, I'll just go to the EPL, where we'll be seeing 2 high-flying teams come against each other tonight. And that's Liverpool paying a visit to Arsenal. That's the game I really want to see tonight, not even the Champions League. Your prediction on this particular one?
For me, it's going to be a very tight game. Arsenal, they've been in a very fine run of form the last couple of games, 5 games.
They've done in Arsenal jersey to work on it.
I'm so happy to see that he's happy. Recently, you know, Arsenal making their fans happy. For me, it's a thing of joy. But I feel it's going to be a very tight game. And if Liverpool doesn't really take care, you know, surprises might just come up, but Liverpool always has the better quality. You know, teamwork has been there over the years. But Arsenal, they're on the rise, so anything can happen.
Anything can happen, but with what we saw too on Monday night, where Crystal Palace had to force Man City to a goalless draw. For Liverpool, they know if they win this game, they'll cut that lead to 1 point, and it's really going to be a difficult one tonight for the 2 sides. We heard that Man U fans are praying for Arsenal not to win. Yeah. So at least out of the games they've got at hand, 3 points will be out, and they start talking about the other 6 points available. On that note, I want to say massive thank you to you for joining us on Sports Cafe today. But before we leave, let me just give a massive birthday shout out to Theo Walcott, one of the most handsome players we saw in the EPL. He was born on this day, 1989. Then Joel Embiid, that fantastic Cameroonian basketball player that, as we speak right now in players ranking in the NBA, he is #1, was born on this day, 1994. Then, massive birthday shout out to one of our own behind the cameras right now in the studio, talking about John Sesu. He was born on this day. Then, our ardent listener on Rhythm 93.7 FM, talking about Rhythm Sports. Then, Sports Cafe, another great viewer or fan, Honorable Ali Balogun. This massive birthday shout out is coming from your main man, talking about the man, our own non-linear editor here, Tunde Tak, we love to call him Tak, Tunde Kazim. And Woli J of Sports Always to have you around,
Always.
and hope you to be joining us within the week. Till we catch you on Thursday for the Thursday edition of Sports Cafe. Just keep looking forward to tonight's game, talking about Chelsea versus Lille. Then you look at Juventus versus Villarreal. Till then, enjoy the rest of your day.